Togedemaru that we are going to be hunting, shiny hunting, new, new shiny, which is pretty good because it's a shiny that I don't have. So fingers crossed, we can actually get the shiny. So yeah, what are we all up to, guys? Welcome in, welcome James, Pokey Services, Adelaide, and Logan. Welcome in, guys. So, since first shot shiny, that would be nice. So yeah, we'll be doing our little spotlight hour tonight, like usual. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. How you doing, Yu Ching? Welcome in, guys. So I'm a little bit tired. Oh, just a smidgy tired. Oh, sorry. Like always. Little spiky rat boy. Alright, so yeah, it is cold out there, so I am going to be chucking my jacket on and getting out of the car in just a moment. Just shiny check these little guys. Spin this and chuck something into here. And we're going to get a rank 1. Nice. Alright, sweet. Let's get into this. So yeah, it's going to be a bit chilly tonight, I reckon. Given that there's no clouds. Alright, jacket. Where am I from? I'm in Australia. In Melbourne. Alright, we have everything I need. Let's go. Get on our shiny hunt. Drop an incense, given that it is a shiny that we want, so we want to increase our spawns. I would use special rends, but meh. I don't think I really need to. Costs too much. Too much stardust. So how did everybody end up doing on their Lucario raid day? For the people that did theirs after me. How many shinies? How many hundos? I'm really glad that I brought my jacket. I almost left with that. I was like, nah, I don't think it's going to be too cold. Oh, how I was wrong. Because it actually wasn't too bad of a day today. Do I intend to host Rayquaza raid like the is in? I'm pretty sure when they bring Rayquaza back, delete raids because they're in-person raids. So more than likely not hosting Rayquaza raids, just because Niantic doesn't want us to have access to raids like that. As a community, they want us to do it by ourselves because they hate us. Even though Rayquaza can be duoed. I don't think Mega Rayquaza can be duoed, but just in general, Rayquaza isn't one of the hardest bosses in the world. Did I click on this one? I don't know. Let's click on that again. Yeah, because I'm assuming that's what you meant. Will I be hosting Rayquaza? They're not until like the end of August anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be elite raids. Because they're appearing in the time that elite raids usually pop up. And they're not running like all day, they're just focused in a couple of different hours. So yeah, going by that, I'm assuming that they're going to be elite raids, which just suck. Elite raids are the dumbest thing that they've added to the game in a long time. Like, I understand they're trying to keep the old EX raid sort of mechanic alive in some way, but we're well past that. Like, people don't want to have to raid like that anymore. The elite raids were fun at the time, but that era of the game has sort of passed. Like, communities aren't big enough anymore. They know that there's been an incredible drop-off in the amount of people that are playing the game. So to try and force small communities to meet up, and like, perfect example is around here where I live. But dead sort of things. Elite raids. Sorry guys, my chat also. Quillfish, welcome in. How you doing, Tef? Welcome in. The one benefit of being cold is I was a little bit sleepy before. I'm still sleepy, but I definitely feel a bit more awake. The cold has woken me up. You heard it won't be at elite raids. I'm pretty sure it will be, given that it's in the 3-hour time slots that they've got. Because they were supposed to be elite raids when they brought them back last time, so I don't see why they would change that. Can I battle? No, I'm doing shiny hunting right now. They're right. Okay, they won't be elite raids. Well, there you go. Well, maybe it's because they figured that nobody likes elite raids. So they actually finally listened to us and went, oh, okay, maybe we shouldn't make them elite raids. Because they were, okay, they were. But that's funny, just because they're only hosting them for a couple hours, so why would they increase it to like 20? I don't know. Money-making schemes by Niantic, obviously. They realize how much doing the remote raid pass nerf has actually damaged them with their revenue, and instead of just admitting it and just putting it back to the way that it was, they keep doing these events where they just like, oh, we'll just increase the raid passes to 20, and it's their way of not having to own up to the fact that they made a really bad decision. And they get to keep the prices the way that they want to keep them, like double the price. So it's a win-win in their book, really. Which is typical Niantic. Yeah, elite raids suck. Yep. Don't think anybody likes that. I mean, what's the point of locking them to just in-person raids? Like, just, yeah. Just silly. Different time zones, more Ray. Yeah, perfectly honest, I've done enough Rayquaza raids. Like during GoFest, like Sinnoh Tour, whatever it was when they were hosting them. It was Sinnoh Tour, wasn't it? I did like heaps of them, so it's like I'm not really in the need to really do any. Let's have a look. What are we sitting on for? Yeah. I mean, we've got 1,800 mega candies, mega energy, nearly 1,000 candies, 209 XLs, 2 meteorites, and this boy right here. It's like, honestly, I mean, Ray's cool and all, but it's not really a necessity for me. I don't think I'll be going too hard on it. Niantic. How many times hear their name? Too much. Yep. It's because they do so many things that just make the community angry. Heard we'll get a free meteorite as well. Yeah, well, you need it to be able to do the Mega Evolve sort of thing if you haven't already done it. Once you've done it, you don't need another one for that particular ray that you've megaed. Nice, rank 1s all around. I'm pretty sure I'm rank 1s in all of my... So, hopefully that'll end tonight. I'm pretty sure it does, because the Steel event ends tonight. Speaking of which, I do need to finish my Steel research. Actually, I still need to do the evolutions as well. Let's have a look. What do we still need to do? Power up Steel type 15 times and evolve 9 more. But some of the evolutions are here. Yeah. Need to evolve an Aeron, evolve a Bronzor, a Magnemite, and that's it. So hopefully we'll see some of them, dude. Well, we'll see them afterwards. Actually, it is pretty quiet tonight so far. Where is everybody? You evolved the complete year. Yeah, I would have done it by now. I've just been busy doing other things. I think I need to turn some flashlights on so I can see where I'm going. Oh. It's hard to keep track of which ones of these I've actually clicked on. Did I see your question? How did I do on Lucario Raid Day? 2 shinies and a hundo. Out of 30 something raids. I think it was like 38 raids or something that I ended up doing for the day, so not too bad. Could have got the shundo, but... And then supposedly there was a makeup event as well that I was like, okay. Woke up the next day and was busy doing other stuff. And then I saw Pro Planty going live for like Mega Rayquaza, or not Mega Rayquaza, Mega Lucario Raid Day makeup. And I'm like, wait, what? There was a makeup day? Oh, okay. Well, given that I did like 30 something raids yesterday, nearly 40 raids, I don't really think I need to do. It's already a bit late because I didn't see it until like an hour after he'd gone live. So I'm like, oh well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think I could have spent another full day out in the car doing raids. One day was enough. Especially like recently with the amount of events that we've had in the game. It's just like, just wanted a day from actually having to go. Like a weekend off would be nice. It should have been like non-stop all of July, like every weekend in July there was like an event going on. It's like, can I just have one weekend where I don't have to go out and do something Pokemon Go-y? Can I just stay at home because it's winter and I don't want to go outside? Or, you know, have a social life of some description? No, who am I kidding? I don't have a social life. Tef got 1 shiny, Skyline Rogue, Ash, me. Because the fact that they're the same time zones didn't keep an extra XP bonus for the ticket users. Okay. Yeah, we're in that time zone because obviously we had the makeup event here. But yeah, honestly XP doesn't really worry me. I wasn't going to go out and do like another full day just to get that bonus XP. It's like, whatever. I don't really care. I got my shinies, I got my hundo, that's all I really cared about. Yes, but it very much seems like people are pooped from the weekend. Because yeah, as I said, it's been relatively quiet tonight. Where is everybody? Everybody's just like, you know what? We had a big weekend. It's midweek. Yeah, I thought more people would be interested in Togedemaru, given that it is a new shiny. And I'm incredibly dehydrated. I didn't notice because I was sleeping. I took a nap on the couch in the afternoon because I was a bit tired. I was supposed to have a video call with a friend, but she had other stuff popping up, so I was like, all right, we'll do it this evening, sort of thing. We're going to do it like later in the afternoon, but I messaged her and I'm just like, I gotta get ready for stream. So if you don't mind, can we do it after? And she's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, cool, I can have a sleep now. So crashed out on the couch for a little bit because I didn't realize how fatigued I was because I didn't really sleep last night, like usual. And yeah, it wasn't until I woke up, I was just like, my God, I'm so dehydrated. I need water. I've got that craving for water. That's how dehydrated I am. I just want to drink. You're gonna definitely go hard on this Spotlight Hour? Yes. Yeah, this is the best Spotlight Hour that we've had all month. So this is the one that I really want. Of course, I got Diglett last week. But speaking of which, it was an Alolan Diglett, which I did need. So, I mean, I can't complain too much about it. But yeah, I would much rather this over a Diglett. Yeah, that's a bush. I thought it was a Pokemon. It's just a bush. Five times Stardust. Is it 5 times Stardust? I don't think so. I don't think they would give us 5 times Dust. It's usually only like double Stardust or double XP or something like that. 5. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Opinions on the new Shadow Pokemon coming. I've only briefly looked at it. Like I saw like Cresselia and stuff like that. I didn't see the full list. No, it's only 300 Stardust, so it's definitely not 5 times Stardust. Yeah, I didn't see the full list of shadows coming, so I suppose it's good. Oh, of course, it's not bad. New shadows are always good. How long does it take for a Pokestop? It varies. I've had ones that have sort of been hanging for ages. I've had others which have been sort of approved or denied within a week. So I don't think there is any set time. It's just how quickly someone reviews it and ticks off on it or says no, sort of thing. So yeah, it can take anywhere between a week to, a month or so, a couple of months. They changed the race so you can now remote it. Because everyone was pissed. Yes. Yeah, we were just discussing that before. Because nobody likes remote raid. Not remote raids. Nobody likes raids. It's just a dumb mechanic that was added to the game. Just a way to try and force people out into doing raids in person. And yeah, Niantic's been doing too much with the raids lately when it comes to just trying to force people into the way that they want to raid, and people are just sick of it. First they did the remote raid pass nerf, Then they started doing it, all the shadow raids that you can only do in person. Then they started with the elite raids, which is like, oh, you can only do them in person as well. And people are just like, they're sick of it. I think people are just sick of a game company trying to dictate the way that they should be playing the game. And it's just like, sure, every game has rules that you sort of need to abide by because that's the game's rules. But people can still play the game like flexible within those rules, sort of thing, where Niantic just sets a hard stance on this is how we want you to play the game, and if you don't like it, tough shit. And people are just getting sick of it. How you doing, Becky? Welcome in. You had a submission wait a year. See, like I said, it depends on how long it takes somebody to actually review them, because they're all reviewed by other people. Like Niantic doesn't review them themselves. They go through sort of like the peers, the reviewers on the thing. So like I said, I've had ones that I put through, and within a week the Pokestops has been submitted, and it goes live in the game. And then there's been other ones which have taken ages. So there's no set time, as I said. It doesn't work like that. It just goes to like a person that is a reviewer, sort of thing. So you just need to have that specific person be a nice person, because a lot of people, they're like Reddit mods. So a lot of people, scratch their neck beard and go, should I submit this or not? And then they go, no, denied. And other people are like, yeah, put it through, I don't care. It's a new Pokestop for some person that's struggling to get Pokestops. So all you got to do is hope that you don't get a neck beard. You got players around overly last night. It's usually not reviewed by somebody that's in your... It's just reviewed by some random person around the world. So it depends on the evidence that you've submitted for it, sort of thing. If they look at it and they go, yeah, that's a good Pokestop, then... But again, like I said, it also depends on the person that you get that's actually going to review it, because some people will just be like, nope, it's not good enough. Where other people will be like, yeah, cool, whatever. The more stops, the better. Are we going to start mewing? Why would I do that? I don't need to. I've already got a strong jawline. I have no need to start mewing. Jelking on the other hand. No, I am in no need to do either of those things. You want to try and get a submission for a stop at work. There's an adopt a road sign. That could work. Yeah, see, I tried to get a stop put through recently that was like an information sign on Platypus, because of the river that's near us. That river that's in front of me, but like the closer to my house, because it's a long river. And that didn't get put through. Whoever reviewed it was like, nope, not good enough. And I'm like, but it's a sign about how to protect the poor little platypus. How is that not good enough? You gotta head off early, planning to go visit family later. All good. All good, Tef. Enjoy your night. How many is it Stardust per catch? It was only 300 before when I caught one. But that wasn't with a... See what it looks like with a crate through. 300. Same as before, so nothing special. It's only 300 Stardust. You've been seeing a lot of Giga Chat memes, I'm guessing. You're supposed to say they're not memes. Wayfarer, if you upgrade the stop, it takes around a week. Within 24 hours, there is a chance that your stop gets rejected, accepted by AI. Yeah, see, I'd rather it be put through by an actual person, though, than AI, because, I mean, the AI is probably trained to be pretty strict on what it's going to accept and what it's going to reject, sort of thing. At least if you get a person, there's more of a chance of them being like, hey, yeah, pick your stop, add it, don't care. Again, unless you get that neck beard that I was talking about. There's always a chance that you get a neck beard. Alright, come on. We're pretty much halfway through here. There's still no shiny, not shiny. No shiny Mogru. Hey, Roga, how you doing? Welcome in. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. No shiny. Come on. How are we feeling today? I don't know. I don't know, damn it. Don't know. Mixed bag of emotions still in as well, that's for sure. I saw Alice last night, so that was fun. I don't know. I don't know where I am with her. Seemed genuinely friendly. I don't know, interactions were more friend-like yesterday than they were anything else, so it's just like, okay. Mixed. One day you act like, you know, next day. So, I don't know. I was supposed to see Amanda today, but she ended up having to cancel again, unfortunately. But we're having a video call later, sort of thing, to make up for it. Just like, sorry, like, I really hate to cancel you again. This keeps happening. And I don't mean it. I really do want to actually meet up with you and stuff, but unfortunately, life. So yeah, should be seeing Amanda next week. She's like, yeah, we'll have a video call today. We'll definitely do something next week. Like, I will make sure that it actually happens next week. And so she's making a real effort for us to actually meet up in person, and so that's cool. I mean, I got one chick that's very eager and another chick that seems eager at sometimes, and then others not so eager. I don't know. Matched with other girls on Tinder and stuff like that as well, so I've tried to start up conversations with them, so we'll see how that goes. At this point, I'm really just trying to get my mind off of Alice, to be perfectly honest. Because in the very beginning, because of everything, because, you know, I've told you guys that it's a complicated situation. In the beginning, I really just wanted to be friends with her. I didn't really want to be in a relationship or anything, and that wasn't my intention. Because it's like, no, she's cool, I'd just like to be a friend. And then somewhere along the way, I started developing feelings, and I'm not really sure why or how that happened. It just did. And now I'm sort of standing there just like, well, I put myself into this position because this is like, in the beginning, I didn't really want to be in a relationship. So why am I feeling this way? Why am I getting so bent out of shape when she doesn't seem like she's interested in a relationship and she just wants a friendship? And I'm like, that's what I wanted. So why am I? Date Roger is handsome. I mean, I did take her chocolates yesterday because she'd been going through some personal stuff, sort of thing. So that's why I wanted to go and see her, because she was posting up on Instagram that, you know, she's fragile at the moment and on sort of thing. Just, you know, she's been dealing with some stuff. So I took her some chocolates yesterday. I was like, here, have some chocolates, just some Cadbury roses. And then, yeah, again, when I left, she's like, message me when you get home. And I'm like, yeah, cool. So messaged her when I got home, and I was like, hey, you know, it's good seeing you again. You're great company. Enjoy your chockies. I'll see you again soon. Like, I'll talk to you soon. And she replied to my message like straight away, which is very unusual, saying thank you again for the chocolates, and that was very sweet of me and all that sort of stuff. So it's like, yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate you replying to me for once, but... So I don't know. I don't know. I still very do much like her, sort of thing, but it's, yeah. I think for for my mental health and all that sort of stuff, I sort of need to step back from it and just be like, hey, it's probably better off if you start chasing a chick that's actually showing you equal amount of interest instead of like mixed signals, and just be friends with her. So yeah. So that's Jimmy's life at the moment. Good times. But yeah, I did I did match with this cute chick on Tinder last night. She's cool. Well, she looks cool. She's like an artist and stuff, and she was cute, as I said. I was like, alright. I'll send you a message. I haven't heard back from her yet, but... It seems to be very much like that on Tinder, though. Like 90% of the women that I end up matching with, it's like you send them a message and you just don't hear back from them. So it's just like, I don't know if Tinder's doing something, they're just not sending through messages, or if people just like matching and not talk. Like, I know that that's a big thing on a lot of dating apps, sort of thing. You finally match with somebody and then you send them a message and nobody actually replies to messages, and it's just like, why are you on the app? What is the point of matching with people if you're not actually going to chat with them? And you see that on like so many women's profiles that are just like, if you're going to chat, like if you're going to match, like chat sort of thing. So when you finally do get a guy as like myself, which will actually start a conversation, you don't hear back from him. And it's just like, well, I don't know. The dating in this modern world is just shit. It really is. Dating apps are the worst thing ever. And they're like incredibly expensive as well. Like, I'm not actually paying for it at the moment. But for instance, if I wanted to pay for Bumble, it's like $180 for 6 months or something like that. And I'm like, bruh, where do you think I'm going to pull $180 to use an app to match with people that aren't going to talk to me? It's just like, what? That is just criminal to try and charge people that much. Like, Tinder isn't as bad. Like, it's not as expensive. But it's more expensive than it used to be, because I did have a paid membership. I think it was last year, at the start of last year, because it was on sale when I first joined up. Like 6 months was only like $70 or something like that. So I was like, I may as well. But yeah, that's gone up quite a bit as well. Just like, bro, how much money do you think we have to try and match with fake profiles and stuff? It's only 300. Only 300 dust per catch, so again, it's nothing spectacular. Hence why I'm not bothering catching. I don't have the room in my storage to catch it right now anyway. So yeah, not really bothering with catching. And you know me, I don't need Stardust because I have nearly 21.5 million Stardust. So it's just like, I honestly don't need it. It's not an issue. Do I get the shiny yet? No. No shiny yet. Yeah. I need to take better photos of myself as well for my dating profiles. Because it's like, I spend most of my time when I'm out and about streaming with you guys and stuff like that. It's like, my social life is fairly non-existent at this point. So I don't have all these cool photos of myself climbing a mountain or jumping out of a plane or out to dinner at a fancy restaurant with all my non-existent friends. So yeah, I don't have cool photos to post up onto dating profiles. So every time I like swipe over here, like, yeah, cool. I don't think any woman's gonna like these photos, but you know. So yeah, I need better photos. I need to hire a professional photographer to take me out and just take some photos just to post up on. Or better yet, just get friends and go out with them. And no, I've got friends, I just don't see them as often as I used to, sort of thing, because they all live down in Melbourne, where I grew up. So yeah, one of my mates has got kids, or a kid these days as well, so he doesn't really get out as often as... I was actually supposed to catch up with them. I spoke to him not long ago because it was his birthday. And he's like, oh dude, you have to come up to the property, you know, got a big bonfire set up and blah 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 blah, and then just haven't heard back from him since. So it's like, oh yeah, cool beans. Do a Giga Chad profile. You got 0 pics of me, maybe a few as a kid with your dog. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna match with many women if you've got pictures of you, like you as a kid. And on Tinder these days, at least, it started like literally like last Wednesday. They're like, oh, you need to have at least one face picture on your profile, otherwise you won't be shown to other people. Like, they've got AI that scans people's profiles to make sure that they've actually got a picture of themselves up there. So yeah, and for some reason I've got like several pictures of my face, and I was getting a message telling me that I need like one of a, like, I'm like, what like, your profile will be hidden if you don't upload it. I'm like, okay. I just ignored it, and apparently it's still getting matches, so it's like, yeah, okay. My profile hasn't been hidden. He's huge. Look up places where to meet women. Art galleries are good. Yeah, but see, the thing is, you need to meet women that you're actually going to get along with, and I'm not really the type of person that goes to art galleries. So meeting up with the type of women that do go to art galleries, we're probably not going to be very compatible. I'd much rather be compatible with the women that I'm. So therefore, I need hotted up, tattooed baddies. Where do I meet them? I mean, both the chicks that I'm talking to right now, as in Alice and Amanda, they're both tattooed up baddies, so it's like, it's probably why I get along with them so well. Biker clubs. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in biker clubs. Like, quite literally. Like, my parents used to associate with the Vietnam veterans, which is a motorcycle, a motorcycle gang of ex-Vietnam, like, soldiers and stuff like that. So yeah, I used to run in and out of clubhouses as a little lad, running into rooms that were filled with suggestible plants and stuff like that. So I had a very unusual upbringing in comparison to most people. It's probably why I am the way that I am, and why I like bad girls. I understand the whole girls liking the bad boys vibe, because it's just like, I am the exact same, but with women it's just like, it's why I got toxic relationship with women, just because I go for the ones that are just not good for me. Not great shiny luck? No, not so far tonight. We need that thingy luck. The thingy luck. Ditto, not ditto, Diglett. My god, my brain just had a full freeze there. It's like, it starts with D. I don't know which Pokemon am I talking about? Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that I'm actually walking around playing Pokemon right now. Like, really thinking back to my upbringing, how did I end up here? Wow. I am actually surprised that I am not a member of a bike gang. Tatted up motorcycle gang, riding a Harley. Oh my god, I need water. The Jimny old house gets shot up because it's ran by bikies. Can I scream louder? I could, but I'm not that type of streamer that's just going to scream because, yeah. I'm just not that type of streamer, dude. Not just going to scream for attention because that just seems needy. Not even needy, it just, yeah. I'm just not that type of streamer. Come on, we're running out of time here. We've got like just over 15 minutes left to try and get this shiny. Sitting on 11 likes so far, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Actually, now that I've been walking, like, it was cold when I first started walking. It's not so bad anymore. I think it's because I've like acclimatized to it. But it's not too bad. I can see my breath, but only just, sort of thing. Yeah, because it was freezing when I first started walking, and now I'm actually not too bad. Now, surprisingly enough, it's actually been a fairly mild winter here in Melbourne. It hasn't been too bad. We've had some cold days, but in comparison to like last year or even the year before, it's been not too bad. I mean, we've only got a month left. So yeah, we've gotten through this winter pretty well. So we'll see how the next couple of weeks fare. But yeah, it's almost spring again. And then it's going to be summer, and it's going to be my birthday, and I'm going to be another year older, and I'm going to be like, God damn it, I still haven't accomplished anything with my life. What is going on? No, unfortunately, the last couple of months just haven't been good for me mentally. So I feel like I've just been stagnant. So that's one thing. It hasn't been a great year. So I'm hoping that the second half of the year can be a bit better for me. Like the first half of the year was shite. It started just before the start of the new year with my dog like dying sort of thing. And then, yeah, got COVID just as the year started. And then it's sort of just been one thing after another. I ended up in hospital a few months back and just, yeah, it hasn't been a good year. I have not been a blimp this year. It doesn't matter if it's 3 degrees at night, because, I mean, for the most part, you're inside, so. Unless you're working night shifts and stuff like that, it's like, I don't really care. I'm sitting in a room with a heater, so I'm okay. Oh. Alright, so yeah, 15 minutes left. Come on, little Togedemaru. Where's my shiny? Unfortunately, I am almost back at the car. So it's like I'm going to have to keep walking. I don't want to keep walking. Funnily enough, I was going to go... Like, if I was meeting up with Amanda today, we were going to go, like, into the bush and go walking sort of thing. Like, do, like, a hiking thing. And then I would have been coming out to do this. So it's probably a good thing. It's like I'm already just like, oh, man, I can't be bothered. So yeah, probably a good thing that I didn't go out into the bush today and start wandering around. Yes. So is it a good idea to play Pokemon Black 2? You've never played it before, and you're doing a Nuzlocke. Wonder if it's a good idea or not. Dude, you do whatever you want to. If you think it's a good idea, then it's a good idea. See, when it comes to stuff like that, it's more of a thing. It's just like, is it a bad idea to try and lick this tiger or not? That's when it's an issue. Like, those sort of decisions, it's like, dude, just play the game if you want to. Like, there's no good, like, right or wrong answer to that. Because it's not the type of question which is going to put your life in jeopardy. You would lick a tiger? Then you should be able to make up your mind about if you're going to play this game or not. I mean, dude, seriously. Seriously, dude. Took you 15 minutes to find where to get the starters. Shouldn't it have been the Pokemon Center? One thing that I did find out about Alice last when we were talking is she thinks Mr. Beast is creepy. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, he's like the biggest YouTuber in the world, but he's like, he caters like children and stuff, and it's like, it's just creepy. I'm like, you do realize that I make Pokemon content? No, she's known since the beginning that I do this sort of stuff, and she's like, yeah, like, I know that you do stuff with children. I'm like, what? And she just laughed, and she's like, no, not like that. Funnily enough, I was just like, I didn't say it, but I was going to. I'm like, honestly, if you look at my analytics, the vast majority of my audience is actually not children. People under the age of 18 actually only make up like 5% of my audience. the vast majority is 18 to 45 or something like that. Alright, I got 10 more minutes. And I just walked past. Oh, I should have stopped and got water while I was at the car. Oh. Walk for a little bit further and then turn around and head back. What are you doing? Chat, come back. But yeah, honestly, I'm really surprised that tonight has been a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be, given that it's a new shiny, and I haven't had a lot of people coming in to the stream. And this isn't like I was actually talking about that with Alice last night as well, saying that I want to start this new channel up, which isn't going to be like gaming related and stuff, because as much as I enjoy playing the game and stuff like that, I do feel like there's not a lot of life left in Pokemon Go. Like, we're well and truly over its prime time sort of thing, so it's yeah, I feel unless you're already like a well-established Pogo streamer, it's sort of hard to do the grind these days to get to that point, so it'd probably be better off trying something different. But yeah, also talking about the ideas that I have for that, it's just like, you know, it's going to be based around mental health and all that sort of stuff. But at this particular point in time, I'm not in a great place mentally, so I feel like it's a bit hypocritical for me to be trying to give people advice about mental health when you're sort of struggling with it yourself. And yeah, she was saying, yeah, I can understand that, because it's like, it can be cathartic sometimes talking about that sort of stuff with people, but at the same time, if you talk about it too much, it can be sort of like PTSD, and it's just yeah, just sort of opens the wounds on that trauma a bit more, and just that's why I enjoy spending time with her, sort of thing, because she works in mental health. So she's very easy to talk to about that stuff. Like, I can be very open with her about my mental health struggles, which is, you know, you see a lot of that alpha giga chad, alpha sigma stuff. You know? The Andrew Tate stuff online is just like, oh, you should never show your emotions to a woman because they'll think you're weak and all that sort of stuff. It's like, I talk to Alice about my mental health all the time, and she doesn't think any less of me, sort of thing. It's like she works in that industry. Not industry, works in that sector, health sector sort of thing. So she's very much all about people's mental health and therapy and all that sort of stuff. So in her eyes, it's just like, no, that's a sign of strength that you're willing to talk about this sort of stuff. And that's why you shouldn't take those people's advice to heart, guys, just because it's for a very small subset of people that they're talking about. Like, yeah, there's probably going to be some women out there which would think that it's weak and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, they're probably not the type of women that you want to be dating anyway, because they're probably assholes. What's my opinion on Tate? He's a douchebag. He's the last person that you should be taking any sort of advice from. That is my opinion. No, I am not one of those people that has bought into the whole, you gotta be an alpha sort of it's like, just do you. Be a good person. People will like you without you trying to pose and act like you're the best person in the room, sort of thing. Most people find that incredibly obnoxious and don't think that you're a cool person, or, you know, the only person that thinks that you're an alpha is yourself. Everybody else is just looking at you like you're a douchebag. It's like, do you really want to be a douchebag? I don't think so. Well, unfortunately, it does not look like we're getting our shiny. So we have 5 minutes left. Interesting. What, that I find that Andrew Tate's a douchebag? It's not really interesting. It's just the way that it is. Nothing interesting about it. I'm just stating facts. Use special rant. We've got 4 minutes left. It's a bit late for that. Now, the whole concept of alpha males and stuff like that comes from old papers about wolf packs and stuff like that. Because, you know, the alpha male of the wolf pack rules over the rest of the pack like he is the alpha. But then the people that actually wrote those papers went back years later and were like, we were wrong. That's not actually how it works. So the whole concept of an alpha is flawed in general. And it's just been idiots like Andrew Tate, which have just taken it and adopted it and tried to spin it into like human society. And sure, don't get me wrong, there is more masculine and dominant men, and you know, less dominant men and less masculine men and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, for the most part, the whole concept of alpha isn't an actual thing. Because if you look at the vast majority of the rich people in the world, like the Elon Musks and the what's his face, Bill Gates and stuff like that, do they really look like Jeff Bezos and stuff? Like some of the biggest billionaires in the world aren't what you would call alpha males, yet they're still made their billions of dollars. And so you don't have to be some giga chad that's driving a Ferrari and smoking cigars and acting like a douchebag to actually be successful in human society. It's not how it works. Time to summon a shiny. Yep, we've got 2 minutes left. Come on, shiny. Need to watch Jim properly to understand. No, dude, there's nothing I need to understand about Andrew Tate. He's a douchebag. Stop trying to defend him, man, because there's nothing that you can say to me which is going to be like, oh, I was wrong. No. There's nothing. There's no watching him properly to understand. You're just not listening to what I'm saying because you don't want to hear the truth, because you're trying to buy into his bullshit. And it's like, dude, don't. I hate the shit all over your hero, mate, but he's not a hero. He's just trying to drop ship you like garbage, man, and sell you courses on how to be. It's like, don't buy into it, dude. Like, there are plenty of successful people in the world which are good with women and all that sort of stuff, and they don't act like complete douchebags. Last minute, shiny. Come on, where are you? Is this it? No. Is this it? Let me click on it. No. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Well. Unfortunately, I think that's going to pretty much do us. I don't think we're going to get many more spawning before it rolls over to 7. Yep, there we go. Done. No shiny. Major suckage. It's always the ones that I want, which I don't bloody care. I didn't want Diglett last week, but we got Diglett. Yes, too bad. Unfortunately, it's like, I don't stress too much about it, sort of thing. I do need to evolve one of these to do my research. Actually, do I have any decent Aerons that are worth it? Before wasting candies on a junk one. Wait, have I evolved or am I trying? Yes. I have several hundos. Suppose I could just evolve another one of the hundos. Sure. Why not? Let's evolve this hundo. This'll do. We will live another day to get the shiny. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'll be available again. Not too fast. There was a time where I would be very angry that I did not get the shiny. That's another thing that I've learned to control. My expectations and my anger. Stuff like that. Because that is just something that, fortunately, you can't have everything go your own way. Just don't want a shiny that you need and you'll get it. Yeah, it's pretty much the way, eh? Alright, there we go. We've got our Aggron done. Now, let's see. Do we... we do need to do one of these too. This one I'm not so fast on. We can just do a junk one if we need to. How you doing, Joshua? No, that's all good, dude. Well, we literally just, like, finished our hunt like 2 minutes ago. But that's okay. Yeah, whatever. This will do. Just evolve it. You need to find people to do the Rayquaza with. Well, if we can host them, like if they're not going to be elite raids, then I will be doing raids with you guys online. I'll probably stream. So we're here, more than likely. So yeah. Ooh, Togedemaru. My bag is full. So yeah, do the whole subscribe thing, and that way you'll get a notification when I go live, and yeah, you should be able to jump into some raids. Yeah, that's if they are in person, which I'm guessing they are, because you guys have been like, yes, they are in-person raids. Just given that they're only going to be hosting them at certain times of the day, and there's probably only going to be like a handful of raids that I'm actually going to be able to do. So yeah, don't expect like a lot of raids, but there'll be a couple, sort of thing. Magnemite, that's what it is. Magnemite. Oop. Do I have any hundo Magnemites? I have one. It's a purified one. Surprisingly enough, I don't have any Magnetons. You know what? Bugger it. Let's just do this one. It's a hundo. May as well. Mega evolve something. There's no point. I'm done streaming for the day. Once I go home, I'm going to turn my game off, and like it would just be a waste. I'm not going to be on the game for the rest of the night because I've got other things to do. Oh, really? Okay, I guess we'll just chuck one of them down when I get to the car. Such a stupid mechanic of the game. It's alright. I've got an abundance of them anyway. We have 18 magnetic lures, so yeah, it's not like it'll waste one, but I'm sure I'll get one back. I got a whole bunch of stuff in showcases now. I think I'm coming first in all of my showcases. Yep, rank 1, rank 1, rank 1. So I'm pretty sure I'll get a magnetic lure out of them when time rolls around. For us, dude, there's no point. It's literally a waste of mega evolving something. Like, waste of candy, waste of energy, waste of... Like, I'm not a wasteful person. Like, I don't just do stuff for the hell of it, sort of thing. Unless there's a reason to actually do it. It's 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. Yeah, see... That's the thing. It's like, I'm not going to be streaming for that entire day. So it might be 3 separate streams. I don't know. I just find that I don't know, maybe the 11 and the 1 p.m. ones might keep streaming just because there's only an hour break in between them. In the hour break, we can do some PvP battles or something like that. But then, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming from like 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. when there's nothing going on. So, I don't know. Might just do the first 2 hours and then see how we go with the last one. When is it again? August. I don't know the date. Dude, any of this information you can find out yourself by just looking in the in-game news. Like, it's one of my pet peeves usually when people ask me questions that they can easily answer themselves if they just put the effort into looking it up. It's like, either Google it or just look in the in-game news. Like, the information is there. Just stop being lazy and do it yourself, guys. Like, I don't want that to sound mean or anything, but it's just like, come on, guys, like, do the legwork yourself. Don't expect me to do everything for you. I'm not your mommy or your daddy. The third. Thank you, Josh. I mean, you'd think that I would have gotten used to that being a streamer, because people ask me questions like that all the time. Like I said, I'm not being mean. I'm not singling you out or anything. I'm just stating it's just like, it happens all the time. And I'm like, guys, seriously, just look it up yourself. It would have taken you just as much effort just to look it up yourself than it would to type in asking me. So yeah, if it's on the 3rd, that means another weekend, because it's on Saturday, isn't it, the 3rd? That's another weekend now. It's like the 4th, 5th weekend in a row where there's just been something going on in the game. So come on, Niantic, can we just have a weekend off where we don't have to do streams and we don't have to play the game, and I just want to be able to do stuff by myself. No, usually they do place them in the middle of the week because for some reason they don't like people. It's like, let's have this really good Pokemon that everybody really loves, like, put in elite raids that nobody likes, and we'll do it in the middle of the week. Summer break for you. You see, it's the middle of winter here in Australia. It ain't no summer break here. I'm not actually sure. Are kids on school holidays at the moment? No? Yes? Is it holidays? See, when you don't have children, you don't know this stuff. If you're not in school and stuff, like when I was in school, yeah, I'd know when holidays were. Now it's just like, I don't know. If I start seeing more children in the streets, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, it's school holidays. It's not, okay. I think it also depends on what state you're in, because different states do have different holidays. But I'm assuming Victoria is a no. Okay, all I need to do is get the mic ton. And I still need to do these. We'll get that with that one. So we'll only have to do like 5 more junk evolutions to get that done, and then we can power up a Pokemon 15 times, Steel type, and we're done with that, which is good because we've got 50 minutes left. Shixie. Oh, my windows are all frosted up. Sorry, windscreen isn't too bad. When I got into the car before, when I was coming down here, the windscreen was incredibly frosted up. Had to wipe it down like 3 times before it actually unfrosted on my way down. Okie dokie. So, let's get a little bit of light. Okay. That, how come that's make no difference? That makes a little bit of difference. I think the batteries in this I know the batteries in that are going a bit dead. So it's not as light as it should be, but hello guys, how are we doing? I can't see. Hang on dude, I'm not doing battles just yet. I'm doing my evolutions and stuff that I need to do just to finish off this research. Get that out of the way first. Oh. What time is the Rayquaza event? The times that it says in the thing, 11 a.m., 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. I don't know what time that translates for you, sort of thing. Alright, let's... what am I doing? That's right, checking the lure down. Not showcase. Lure. Magnetic. That now. Mag. Name meat. This one. This is actually going to be my Pokédex Magneton. After all this time, I still haven't evolved one of these things. There we go. After several years, we finally have that added to the Pokédex. Okay, so that's that collection challenge done. I really need to get rid of return on that as well. It's okay, it's not important. Oh man, now I have to go home and make dinner and talk to Amanda on the phone. It's not that I don't want to talk to her, it's just that I'm tired and I don't think I'm going to make a good conversationalist right now. Water. That's good. Buy more storage. Just bought storage for Go Fast and that. It's like, I'm not made of money. I just need to go through and transfer stuff because I still got stuff left over from Com Day and like Lucario Raid Day and stuff like that. So, as you can see, I have a butt ton of Lucarios, and yeah, I've still got to go through and get rid of a lot of the Tynamos and stuff that I picked up during. We have quite a few in there, so that'll free me up storage. I just haven't got around to doing it. I can probably get rid of a whole bunch of Necrozmas as well, and yeah, I don't think I've actually cleaned up properly from second day of Go Fest either. Man, there's a bunch of stuff in there that I could probably get rid of. Necrozma being one of them. As you can see, there is like 70 million of them in there. But yeah, I've just been lazy going through my storage over the last few weeks because, as I said, guys, I just haven't been playing the game much. Okay, unless I'm streaming it for you guys, it's like I'll open up the game and like spin and stop and catch Pokemon on that when I'm out and about, but I'm just not sitting around playing the game as much anymore. Like, I've got real life stuff going on, and added on to that with like my mental stuff lately, it's just like it's the last thing that's on my mind, like playing the game. It's like I'm doing other stuff. I'm trying to do my workouts because they do help with my mental health to an extent. And then just talking to people in real life. That's better. Okie dokie. Now we just need to do these evolutions. Again, we can just do these junk ones. I only need to evolve a couple. Transfer all the Dynamos. I will. I'll get around to it. I'll do it eventually. I'm not going to do it now. Like, I'll do it next time I need storage, which will probably be like next com day. For now, I'll just transfer little things here and there that I don't particularly need, just to make room, just enough room to get by. Guys, it's like, this is like my ADHD brain. It's like, unless it's a necessity, I'm just not going to bother doing it. I will do the bare minimum just to make sure that it's like, okay, that'll do. Like, my hyperfixation on this game has long and truly passed. Back in the day, like, I was on point with everything. These days, it's just like, I got other hyperfixations. If only you could trade the Necrozma. Yeah, I'm surprised, given that it's been in raids. Like, usually, like, with Darkrai and stuff like that, which is like a mythical. Because, wait, Necrozma is classed as a mythical, isn't it? Mythical? No, it's not. Okay. Well, yeah, that is weird that you're not able to trade it. So it's just an Ultra Beast. But I thought it would, yeah, okay, whatever. What am I doing? Evolves. Smelly Beldum. Alright, so that's that done. Now we just need to do a power up, and then we are done with that, and then I'll be able to do some battles. But I probably won't do too many, because I need to go home, and I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Actually, no, I got soup. So I'll probably just have soup, because then that's easy. And I don't have to think about it, and it's like light, and then I can just go home and ring Amanda and talk to her, and then, yeah, it's not an issue. Oh, my storage. Yeah, I think I've actually lost a bit of weight over the last couple of weeks as well. Oh, missed the Skarmory, it's okay. I got a shiny one of them just the other night anyway. Yeah, because I haven't been eating properly over the last few weeks because of my mental stuff. Because when I'm suffering up here, it just makes it that I just don't eat. I get stuffs with my stomach. So yeah, I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight, which is, in a way, it's good, just because like my six-pack and everything is showing through a lot better. I was like looking in the mirror the other day after my workout. I'm like, damn, you're looking cut. It's just like, it's probably because I've lost a bit of weight. Oh, okay, we'll definitely check that one for PvP. No, I've actually been doing a lot more ab exercises lately as well. So, like, since I've got my reclining bench, I've been able to do some reclined sit-ups and stuff like that. So, I've been smashing them. So I think that's also helping with my physique. Okay, so we've done all the collection challenges. It's just powering up. Steel and 4-star. I suppose we can power up this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go, guys. It's powered up. Alright, so I can collect this research, and then, yeah, afterwards, like I said, I can do a couple of battles with you guys. Why fish go to you? You need fish. It popped up off the magnetic lure for some reason. I don't understand why I got a fish off a magnetic lure, but we did. I would have laughed if I got the shiny Togedemaru from the research. Just spent an hour out hunting it, and all I had to do was do the research. I did get a shiny Alolan Executor from the Shattered Skies event research the other day. I was like, ah, oh, great, another one. I don't really need this. So yeah, unfortunately, tomorrow night's raid hour is Tornadus again, which I think is a little bit shitty that they. I don't know why they keep doing that. Keep giving us like raid bosses for like 2 weeks that aren't good. Like, it's hard enough as it is. Like, even when you do have good raid bosses, once they've run for 2 weeks, nobody's really interested in them anymore. So yeah, I'm guessing that tomorrow night's raid hour is going to be like last week's only had like 200 views or something like that, and it's good raid hours and stuff like that. We're looking at 1,000 views, close to 1,000 views, sort of thing. No. Tomorrow's I'd be surprised if it got more than 100, 200 views, sort of thing, and it's just like, Niantic, you're killing my streams here. Please give us some Pokemon that people actually care about. Hey, Kazrose, how you doing? Weekend stream was good. Lucario raid day had like 2,000 views-ish, sort of thing. So that was on par with GoFest views. Like, GoFest day 1 was like 6,000-ish. Day 2 was like 3,000-ish, something like that. Sweet, I'm getting back that magnetic lure that I just used. Could have been shiny. It's like the one thing out of this whole thing. Don't see many of these because I don't hatch 12k eggs. 12k eggs are just a pain in the ass. Like, it's hard enough doing 10k eggs. I don't like doing 12k eggs. Alright, well, we are done with that research, guys. So I am happy to do a couple of battles now. No, I'm not doing raids tonight. Raids are tomorrow night for raid hour. But as I was just saying, unfortunately, they are Tornadus raids. So, probably not going to be that popular of a raid boss. It was, okay, I guess I'm using the team that it chose for me. So yeah, I will be here doing raids for you guys tomorrow, but just keep in mind that it's only Tornadus. So if you don't want to do them, I completely understand. I understand. I hardly want to do them. Oh. Okay. that did a bit more damage than I was expecting it to. I think you weren't expecting that either. That was just rude. Somehow I think he's gonna shield this time. No. Dude, why? Why would you not shield? Did you not learn from the first time? Like, is Registeel just like, this was an auto-select team. Is Registeel just gonna tank the whole thing?
Actually a fairly even matchup here. Thankfully, I think I've done enough damage to get myself through this. Wow, for an auto-select team, that actually worked out fairly well. GG's. You really need to get Registeel. It was in raids like not that long ago. Like literally, like in the last couple of months, last 2 months or so, we had Registeel in raids. It is good for PvP. That is probably not my best one that I could have used. As I said, that was just an auto-select team. I don't think I've actually got one that I've set up for PvP just quietly. I do have 18 of them, so maybe I should go and find one that is actually going to be fairly decent. I think all of them are. Dude, there's not a lot of stat difference between any of these, is there? All of them are like pretty much around the same thing. Yeah, I don't have any that are like decent enough IVs for setting up for PvP. But I definitely need to do one. We've had him that many times in the last 2 years. Yeah, I feel like the Regis have been ones that they've cycled through quite a bit. Okay, this time I will actually choose my team. Oh, I'm gonna stop on the way home and get something. I think I'll get beers and energy drink. Smash the energy drink and then talk to Amanda. Just so I'm a bit awake. But no, energy drinks don't really do anything for me. It's another reason why I think I have ADHD. Because I can drink caffeine and stuff like that, and it just makes me feel normal. It doesn't actually make me hyped up or awake or anything. I could literally drink like 3 cans of Red Bull and then sleep. I say. Usually something I'm like leading with, but just cause. It's a fairly standard team for me, but it's just in a different order. Red Bull gives you wings. No, not to me, it doesn't. Red Bull just makes me sleepy. Well, not sleepy, it just levels me out. Sort of thing. It doesn't make me hyper, it doesn't give me energy or anything, it just levels me out. It's probably why I've never been a big coffee drinker, like my entire life. It's like I just don't drink coffee. And yeah, it's probably why, because every time that I have drank it, I've just been like, and? Is this supposed to be doing something? How do you like getting electrified, little rat? It's probably the stupidest matchup that I could have done, but it's just like, it'll do. I do have that bonus, though, of being able to throw water-type moves at it. See, the game lagged, so I missed out on... Could have got the excellent there, but no. Game wanted to be a jerk. Oh, damn, I almost got to another charge move there. How do you get to another player off that quick? Oh, GG's. Lick a turn. Stop licking the Volbeat. Volbeat does not like being licked that way. Stop it! A bit like my dog on me. My dog sits there licking its butt, and then 2 minutes later is trying to lick my face, and I'm like, can you not do that, please? I do not want you licking my face after you've just been sitting over there licking your butt. That is not something that I am a fan of, thank you very much. Alright, does anybody else want to do a battle before I wrap it up? I need to go home to get some dinner. Even though I'm not actually that hungry yet, I'll probably talk to Amanda first and then get dinner. Shiny only. Yeah, I suppose you can do a shiny only battle. That's not what I'm trying to click on. Doesn't really matter. Not really in that tonight. I think I might have the better of the matchups here. Forces the switch. There. Might actually not be a bad team set up here. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this because both of the Pokemon that I've got are both good counters for Talonflame. Yeah, GG's. That was a bit of a smashing, that one. That was a good matchup for me. I like perfect counters all around for that team that you had, so... Hey, I won one of them at least, so whoopee! And on that note, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for the evening, guys. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream for now, guys, so I can go home and have dinner and make phone calls and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night. Like I said, unfortunately, it's only for Tornadus. So hosting Tornadus raids tomorrow evening, same time as usual, and then we'll be doing raids on the weekend for Rayquaza, at least for 1 or 2 of the hours. I don't think I can be bothered coming out and doing 3 separate streams for the day. We'll see how we're feeling, sort of thing. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. I'll let you guys know on the actual day what the plan will be, sort of thing. But we'll definitely be there on the first ones, sort of thing. So yeah, alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your Spotlight Hour. Hopefully you guys will get the Togedemaru that I did not. Shiny, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're sitting on 14 likes, so it is what it is. I don't think we're going to get too many tonight. So yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. So until then, peace out. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.